it's March. Everything in March is pretty amped up. So, I'm just looking forward to the madness. Well deserved. One of the best coaches in America. He deserves it, and he works very hard. So, I'm happy for Coach, and hopefully we can continue to grind it out and get great postseason wins. Just his intensity, his passion, his smarts. He's a great coach because he looks at the little details, and he's a perfectionist. So, what more can you ask for? Yeah, mad mostly because, we lost at the buzzer at West Virginia. And we let it happen again. And it's on us. We got to tighten some things up on the defensive end, like late game, the whole game. So we just we're refocusing into going into March and, to be the best team that we can be on the defensive end also. It's more amped up in March, because your whole season could be determined on one possession. So we just have to refocus, just get in the gym and work on, situations and make sure that doesn't happen again because that could end our season and we don't want that to happen. Well, TCU is one of the toughest teams that we played on the defensive end. They go hard, they crash the glass, so, rebounders are going to be key in that game. And individually, I just remember not playing well against TCU at all, out there or here. So, it's just great teams that we look forward to playing that, can beat us if we don't bring our A game. For sure, it's going to be a very amped up game. Obviously we took a loss down in Manhattan. So, we have those things on the back of our minds. So, we're just ready to play whoever we get. They're both great teams. So, whoever we get, we just have to bring play Kansas basketball. Cliff has never been down. No matter what's going on in his life, he's always seemed to, just be Cliff, be, a happy guy. So, he's trying to have a good attitude for us because, that we're looking at him to see, what's his status through his emotions. But he's never down. So, just, I'm just behind him 100%. And, whatever's going on in his life, I have no clue. But I just know that he's dealing with it like a champ. Yeah, definitely been excited, years past. But now that I'm actually, on a team in NCAA, it's definitely something that I'm just more excited now than I've ever been. And I'm just ready to get started and, just go hard this last month of the season.
Recharge your batteries.
Yeah, for sure. Like you asked me the question about how my body was feeling. It's feeling great now. That just gives me that extra boost that I need, to push through. Every team in the league is capable. It's one of the best leagues in the country. You can be beaten on any given night. Texas Tech had great wins over the top teams in our league. TCU did. And, we slipped up and let a couple people beat us that shouldn't. So, every team is great in our league. And the Big 12 tournament is going to show that. But, we're going to come out on top.
Oh, and I feel like he was the coach of the year last year, too. I feel like he does a great job. When you look at our team when we first got here till now, I feel like he did a great job molding us and crafting us to get where we're at, and I feel like he still has a lot. Like we still have a lot of work to do. Yeah, it was cut short. I was only there for a little bit. Only got my feet in the water, and I really want us to work harder to do better this year. That's the biggest thing. I feel like on the road, we just didn't get the key stops at the end of the game. That was the biggest thing, Fieldhouse, we usually did. And even in Fieldhouse, we didn't get some stops we needed to get, but we ended up making big plays. And I feel like now we're going into the tournaments and stuff like that. There's no more away games, there's no more home games, so I feel like that doesn't play a factor no longer. Every possession really counts. Like going throughout a year, when you lose games, you just think about how you think about losing. You don't really think about how you lost and what you could avoid losing, how you could avoid losing. And going into tournament play, every little thing matters, and every possession counts. And getting extra possessions are really essential. Yeah, I have a lot of confidence in my team. I feel like we have all the tools to do so. Starting as soon as that game was over, it's a new season now, and everything that happened in the past doesn't really matter. And we just have to push forward and look ahead. Oh yeah, definitely. Because once it gets to postseason, it's lose and go home. So you'll do anything to keep playing. Talking about the Big 12 tournament. Because losing sucks, to be honest. We don't want to lose, and we want to win games, and we want to get better. We want to use those games as time to get better for the tournament, and the more games we play, the more time we have to get better.